So once again, a very good morning to all of you. Let's try to understand how to solve numericals based on the Young's modulus, or better to say simply, modulus of elasticity. Let us just try to understand what kind of questions will come, how to understand the questions, or how to solve the numericals based on modulus of elasticity. So as we have discussed, when you first consider modulus of elasticity, which is E, that is three types as we discussed. So one is Young's modulus, another one is bulk modulus, another one is rigidity modulus. Now when you consider Young's modulus, the formula is F by A by delta L by L, or else FL by A delta L. This is the Young's modulus. When this Young's modulus comes, this is the case when length changes. What will change? Length changes. So the corresponding stress is called longitudinal stress. The corresponding strain is called longitudinal strain. So this is the case. Now based on this, direct question can come. Like, what is the Young's modulus of a particular material? So that FL by A delta L, or else FL by area means pi r square delta L. So they can ask question based on this directly. They give all the data. What is the force value? What is the length value? What is the area? What is the delta L? What is the radius? If they give Newton, no problem. But if they give force in terms of dyne, so dyne is CGS unit. So in SI system it will become 10 power minus 5 Newton. Area if we give meter square, no problem. If they give centimeter square, then only you need to check properly. So 1 centimeter square equal to 10 power minus 4 meter square. Or else, if they give millimeter square, that is 10 power minus 6 meter square. Because 1 centimeter means 10 power minus 2 meter, 1 millimeter means 10 power minus 3 meter. So this conversion is also very important. So then only you can solve the questions properly. So this is the first kind of questions. Directly they will ask question based on the Young's modulus, where you need to read the question carefully, you need to take the data carefully and try to take the proper conversion, then try to substitute in the formula. Now, afterwards, based on the same thing, they can ask the question in this manner. Now we have the equation for y, that is FL by A delta L. Now they can ask what is delta L. So delta L means you take delta L left side and you take y right side. So A into y it will become. Now here, not only delta L, they can also ask what is the force value sometimes. So from the given equation, F means you take A delta L other side. So Y A delta L divided by L. So same Young's modulus formula. but they can ask question based on what is the change in length or what is the force applied. So they can ask this question also. So here we have done little manipulation of the formula whatever we have. This is the original formula. I have done little manipulation, like the quantity which is to be find, that should be left side. Remaining quantity should be right side. Always you have to manipulate the equation or formula in that manner. The quantity to be found, that should be left side. Remaining all quantities must be right side. Now this is Young's modulus based questions. Now here also same thing, conversion and all you need to take care. But sometimes what question they will give is comparison based questions. What they can ask? Comparison based questions based on the same Young's modulus. So based on the same Young's modulus, sometimes they will ask comparison based questions. Like there are two wires. So one wire is made of suppose steel, another wire is made of iron, or another wire is made of brass, any some metal. Now there is one wire, let's take the Young's modulus is Y1, another one Young's modulus is Y2. One wire of length L1, another wire of length L2. One wire of area A1, another wire of area A2. One wire you stretch with a force F1, another wire you stretch with a force F2. Now, according to this formula, the delta L for first wire is F1 L1 by A1 Y1. Similarly, for second wire, it will become F2 L2 by A2 Y2. This is the equation for change in length or stretch in the wire in case of first wire and in case of second wire. Now after this, comparison we are talking. Comparison means they will ask the ratio, like what is delta L1 by delta L2. The ratio of change in length of first wire to the second wire. Like that they will ask comparison. Ratio they will ask. Then here delta L1 means what is the formula? F1 L1 by A1 Y1 whole divided by F2 L2 whole divided by A2 Y2 equal to. Now A1 Y1 will come down, A2 Y2 will go up. Just like this is like X by Y by A by B. Then it will become X by Y times B by A. Same way here, F1 L1 by A1 Y1, A2 Y2 will go up by F2 L2. So this is the ratio will become. Now you can write it in this manner properly. That is F1 by F2 and L1 by L2 and A2 by A1 and Y2 by Y1. So this is the ratio of comparison of stretch in two wires. When two different forces are acting on two different wires with a different length, with a different area, with a different material. Now here, suppose I will give you a question. There are two wires. So I will give you the question. I'll give you 1 minute time. Let's see who will tell the answer. Two wires are there, whose lengths are in the ratio, whose length are in the ratio 1:2 and radius in the ratio 2:1 and Young's modulus in the ratio 4:1 and they acted by same force, then find ratio of delta L. The question is, two wires are there. Their length ratio they are given, radius ratio they are given, and Young's modulus ratio they are given. Also they mentioned that they acted by same force. Then they are asking find the ratio of delta L. So let's see who will answer. Please do it and tell me the answer. Send me the answer. You can send me in the WhatsApp. What is the answer? Just try to understand. Two wires are there. Their lengths are different. Ratio given. Radius is different means area is also different. So radius ratio given means area ratio also you can find it. Young's modulus ratio they are given and force also same. So Yash1 send me the answer 1:16. Okay, let me check it. Now, see first thing as we have formula for comparison, take that formula. So delta L1 by delta L2 equal to F1 by F2 times L1 by L2 times Y2 by Y1 times A2 by A1. This is the first thing. You will take this formula. Okay. Now data. What is the data? Length ratio L1 by L2 is 1/2 and radius ratio R1 by R2 is also 1/2. Let me check once. Sorry, that is 2/1. So here 2/1. Okay. But we want area ratio. So how can you find it? A2 by A1 means pi R2 square by pi R1 square. Pi cancel. So R2 by R1 whole square. So R2 by R1 how much? R1 by R2 is 2/1. Then R2 by R1 how much it will become? 1/2 reverse. Whole square means how much? 1/4. So A2 by A1 I got it. Then F1 by F2 how much? See, they acted by same force they are telling. In the question I mentioned, they acted by same force. So that's why 1:32. One more said answer is 1:32. Let's see. Now, force is 1:1 because forces are same for both of them. And the other ratio that what they have given is y1 by y2. That y1 by y2 is how much? 4/1. See here, I have given here y ratio is 4:1. So how much is this one? 4:1, 4/1. Now you take here, this is 1, this is 1/2, this is, oh here y2 by y1, but they have given y1 by y2. So what is the ratio will become? 1/4. A2 by A1, we found it already. How much it is? 1/4. So that 2 4s are 8, 8 4s are 32. What is the answer? 1/32. Yes. Preeti JD. Okay. So you have to take proper ratio and you have to check each data carefully. Then only you can solve the numericals. So this is how the questions will be given based on the comparison. Now if you take suppose one more question I will give you then. Now let's see. Don't send the messages to the chat. Please send me to the WhatsApp your answer. Listen question carefully. Now two wires made of same material. Two wires made of same material. Now they acted by same same force and their length ratio is, let's take 2:1 and they have same mass. They have same mass. Then they are asking, find the ratio of delta L. That means delta L1 by delta L2 you have to find. Now tell me, how do you find it? And send me your answer. Here, both made of same material and they acted by same force and length is 2:1 and they have same mass. Okay. Just one send me answer 2:1. Let's see. Who else? Who else? Preeti JD 2:1. Okay. Who else? Who else? Anyone else? Manasa. Manasa also 2:1. Okay. Very good. We'll see whether it is correct or wrong now. See, Amma, both made of same material first thing. That means what is the conclusion I can give is y1 by y2 equal to 1. First thing. Same material means same Young's modulus. Next. Length ratio L1 by L2. How much? 2 by 1. Length ratio 2:1. Then area ratio. I don't know because they have not given, but they have said same force. So F1 by F2 is also how much? 1. But they give one more condition that they have same mass. Mass is same. That means M1 equal to M2. What is mass? What is the mass formula, man? Mass means volume into density. Volume into density. What is the volume formula? Do you know the formula of volume of a cylinder? Do you know the formula for volume of a cylinder? Raise your hand. Okay, very good. So volume of a cylinder means the formula is pi r square into h or L, height or length. Pi r square means area, L is length. So what is the formula for volume? Area into length. So here both made of same material. Same material means what you can conclude? Density obviously remains same. So if two materials or two wires Made of same material means having same mass, that doesn't mean that same volume also, but they have given indirect condition, so that here A1 L1 equal to A2 L2, so that L1 by L2 equal to A2 by A1. So A2 by A1 nothing but how much? L1 by L2. But already we know L2 by L1, L1 by L2. How much? 2 by 1. They have not given A1 by A2. I found it. What is A1 by A2 or A2 by A1? How I found it? They gave one more condition. Either they give the data in the question or they gave condition to find the data required. That is the main problem with the physics. They may not give the direct data sometimes. There you need to understand, manipulate, then only you face problem. Those things you need to practice more and more. Then obviously physics becomes better, easy. Now you take the general formula. So already what we have taken, delta L1 by delta L2 equal to F1 by F2, L1 by L2, A2 by A1, Y2 by Y1 equal to F1 by F2 1, L1 by L2 how much? L1 by L2 2 by 1. So L1 by L2 is 2 by 1 and A2 by A1 is also 2 by 1. Y2 by Y1 is 1 because both made of same material. So that what is the answer? 4 is to 1. Now, did you understand what I explained? Everybody said 2 is to 1 because you neglected area completely. But the thing is, they have not given area ratio. We need to find from the given condition. What is the condition they have given? Mass remains same. Is everybody understood? If there is a doubt, anything, please message me. Raise your hand if you understand. Fast. Okay. Right. So, but I will give you generalized formula. See here. Whenever in the question, volume remains constant, they say. Volume remains constant. So, two wires of same material. Two wires of same materials acted by same force, having same mass or volume, having same mass or volume, then delta L1 by delta L2 is, so F1 by F2 cancel, Y2 by Y1 cancel here. See, F1 by F2 cancel because same force, equal to L1 by L2 into A2 by A1 into Y2 by Y1. But Y2, Y1 also cancel because same material, equal to L1 by L2 times A2 by A1. Now here L1 by L2 equal to A2 by A1 because same volume means what is the condition? L1 A1 equal to L2 A2. So you can substitute L1 by L2 as A2 by A1 into already one A2 by A1 is there. So that it will become A2 by A1 whole square, or else A2 by A1 I can write it as what? L1 by L2. So that what is the relation will become? L1 by L2 whole square. So this way you can find the ratio of change in length. You can find the ratio of Okay, I'll move to last page, don't worry. Did you take screenshot? Somebody asked me, I'll take screenshot. Please take it. Done? Now, so this way they'll ask comparison based question. But these comparison based questions will not come only from this chapter. In the entire physics syllabus, they can ask question from any chapter. They can ask the question from any chapter. So wherever it comes, we will discuss everything in detail clearly. This is how the questions will be asked. Now, one question I will give you, which is like logical and mathematical based question. Please try to listen the question carefully and try to find the answer on a paper and send the photo. We'll see who will find it. So the question is, there is a wire. There is a wire of length, some length. We don't know what is the length. Now, when you apply force F1, the length became L1. Please try to listen the question carefully. There is one wire, length L. Now you apply some force F1, length became L1. And now you remove F1, now you apply force F2. Now the length of the wire became L2. The total length of the wire became L2. Then find original length. Original length. So the question is, there is one wire, some wire is there and it is having some length they have not given. That only they are asking you to find. But the condition what they have given here, you apply force F1.
It's 11 hours.
Then length is L1. When you remove F1 and now it will come back to original position. Now you apply F2, then length became L2. Now what is the original length? They are asking. So tell me, how do you find it? And or else send me the answer. You solve it and send me the answer. Did you understand the question? What is the question given? Take it as challenge. Try to do it. Okay. Are you doing? See, consider the original length is L. Consider the original length is L. Now when you apply force F1, length became L1. What does that mean, man? The change in length is L1 minus L. It was L. Now it became L1. What is the increase in length? L1 minus L. Final length minus initial length. That is the first thing. Now you removed F1. It came back to L. Now you apply F2. Now the length became L2. Now what is the increase in length? L2 minus L. So there are two situations. So in two situations, you can find what is the change in length. But in two situations, we are using same wire. So same material, same Young's modulus, same initial length. But what is difference? Change in length is different. Why? Because the force applied is different. So try to solve it based on the whatever thing I explained. Anyone got the idea or anyone got the answer? Please send me your answer. Let's see who will do it. Okay. Okay. Let me solve this question. See here. Sometimes a bit difficult questions they will give like this. See, I'll explain you slowly. Try to understand. With this, we will end the class. There is a wire and the length of the wire is L. Now, first, you applied force F1. Now the length became L1. So the increase in length is final length minus initial length. Now you apply, you remove it and you apply F2. Now the total length became L2. So the increase in length is L2 minus L. Okay, somebody did something. Let's see. Now, this is delta L1 in first case when force F1 applied. This is the F2 when force F. This is the L2 when force F2 is applied. Second situation. Now, in both the cases, same wire we are using, so that Young's modulus is same. Now you again take the same ratio, same concept. Delta L2 by delta L1 equal to, or delta L1 by delta L2 equal to whatever it is. F1 by F2 and L1 by L2 and A2 by A1 and Y2 by Y1. Y2, Y1 get cancelled. Why? Because same wire in both cases, same Young's modulus. Same wire means same area, cancel. And same wire means same initial length, cancel. In both situations, what I have done? I changed the force. As force changed, what is changed? Delta L changed. So the relation became delta L1 by delta L2 equal to F1 by F2. Now, delta L1 means what? L1 minus L. Delta L2 is what? L2 minus L equal to F1 by F2. See, whenever they are asking to derive something, they have not given any numerical values here. The answer must be in terms of the given quantities. The answer must be in terms of given quantities. What are the given values they have given? L1, L2, F1, F2. So the answer must be in terms of those things. Now you cross multiply it so that F2 times L1 minus L equal to F1 times L2 minus L. So that F2L1 minus F2L equal to F1L2 minus F1L. we have to find which value? L value. So that's why bring L values one side. So this you bring this side and this you take the other side. So this is minus. If it comes left side, it will become plus. F1L minus. Here what is there already? F2L. Here F1L2 is there. I brought this one this side minus F2L1. Here L I can take common. F1 minus F2 it will become LL take common equal to F1 L2 minus F2 L1. Now you brought this side, then L will become F1 L2 minus F2 L1 by, here it is multiplier, then it becomes divider other side, F1 minus F2. So this way, sometimes they ask questions based on derivations. The formula is same thing, comparison based questions only, based on Young's modulus only. But the way of asking question is difficult. When you go to top level questions of NEET, which is 5%, or JEE mains level questions, these kind of questions they will ask. So this is how you need to deal with the Young's modulus. Now in the coming class or in the next class, we study about elastic potential energy. So elastic potential energy. So that thing we will study. So once again here, I will just revise this question. Please try to understand. So one wire is there. Length is L. First I applied force F. Then the length became L1. Not increase in length is L1. L became L1. So what is the increase in length? Final length minus initial length. So this much became this much. So what is the increase in length? L1 minus L. That is the delta L for the wire when force F1 is applied. Now what you have done? You remove the force. Now it came back to length, initial, due to elasticity. Now you apply more force or some other force, F2. Then the length L became now L2. So when L became L1, see first case, L became L1. So what is the delta L1? L1 minus L. Now afterwards, L became L2 means what is the increase in length? L2 minus L. That is what I have taken here. Now afterwards, I took ratio delta L1 by delta L2. See, I cancelled L1 by L2. Why? Please try to understand here one thing, ma. Here in the question, these L1, L2, not these L1, L2. Here L1, L2 are ratio of initial length in both the situation. So initial length is how much for both situations? L only. Same wire we used. That's why I cancelled L1, L2. Don't please get confused with this one. This is the ratio of initial length, not this L1, L2, please. L1, L2 get cancelled because that is the ratio of initial length for both the situation. But initial length is same because same wire we are using. And area is also same because same wire we are using. Young's modulus is also same because same wire is we are using. So that way we cancel it. So that finally we got delta L1 by delta L2 equal to F1 by F2. Now afterwards, what we have done? We have taken the ratio where delta L1 value I substituted, delta L2 value I substituted, and F1 by F2 is I cross multiplied and I calculated. In this page, everything is mathematics. Cross multiply, multiply, plus, minus. So this way you need to do the questions, comparison based questions. So please try to revise it once again and try to understand it once again. We will continue in the coming class. Thank you all of you. Thank you so much.